Alright. Beginning warnings. The background noise is a fan and an air conditioning. Why? Because it is like 100 degrees out, and if I turn them off, I will melt. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's a bit, it's kind of this. Anyway. That is all. I do believe we've read this one, but you know what? We may as well anyway. Yes, I'm going out with this gun. No, I will not go get a bigger one. No, I will not take yours. I can't even lift it. Oh, that is preposterous. Do you even hear what you're saying? I'll be fine. This is a perfectly deadly gun, and it shoots lots of incredibly deadly bullets. Oh, will you just stop it? I'm going now. Goodbye. Hearts. Jade, abscond. He was so much easier to deal with when he was alive. PM, miraculously survive. Peer out of explosion hole. Yes. Excellent. Worm! Wormy friend. Wormy friend. Rose refused to acknowledge the absurd kitten. You fail miserably. Oh look, there's some more mad scientist crap over there. I would also fail miserably. Rose, insert coin. This weird arcade gizmo adapted to the setup obviously doesn't take coins anymore, assuming it ever did. Besides, you left all your coins on the fridge, remember? Rose, let's play a game. A purifier ready. This doesn't appear to be a game, it appears to be in a purifier. Rose, screw around with the purifier. You mess with the controls. Hey, Jaspers is alive! Or at least he was in the past, according to the timestamp. This was almost 9 years ago. You try to move the crosshairs with the joystick, but it appears to be permanently locked on a specific target. You might be able to unlock it, but you clearly don't have much time to horse around with this thing. You zoom out. It looks like you and Jaspers were having one of your sessions. You weren't making a lot of progress, though, because Jaspers is no doubt being characteristically recalcitrant. Recalcitrant. Big word I don't understand. So here's the thing. The context clues tells me vaguely what it means. That does not tell me how to pronounce it. You possibly jotted this phrase down in your pad. It's hard to remember, though. Wait. Could this be that day? Rose, cause time paradox. You attempt to purify Jaspers. This would surely cause a time paradox, because you can plainly see that he has not told you his secret yet. But it seems this machine has a safety mechanism to prevent such irresponsible purification practices. Paradoxify. The paradox ghost imprint of Jaspers purifies instead, and quickly settles into a mound of sludge. Aww. The machine beside it sucks up the paradox sludge, and begins some kind of automated procedure. The kitty is playing with her scarf. It seems whatever sort of primordial biochemical properties the sludge possesses is being evaluated by this device. The device generates a fetal paradox clone of Jasper's. The wretched creature exhibits a number of unfortunate mutations, though. The good news is that it will be mercifully unestablished along with this facility shortly. This is also the bad news. Whoever was operating this machine in the past may have been making unsuccessful attempts to perfect the science of ectobiology. Rose, half flashback. There's no need for a flashback. Conveniently, you can watch what happened right here on the monitor. You roll the clock forward a few seconds. Jaspers reveals a stunning secret to you in strict confidence. Before you could ask him to clarify, he vanishes into thin air. You now believe you understand why. However, you were not the one to purify him from this moment. Your hand was nowhere near the controls just now. A couple weeks after he vanished, his body washed up along the riverbank. His suit was a mess. Your mother fitted him with a new one just before the absurd funeral service she insisted upon. Rose, trace Jasper's whereabouts on this machine. You roll the clock forward to a week after he vanished. It seems there were no accessible feed tracings his whereabouts during that time frame. You fast forward another week. There he is, just where you found him. Excuse me. Rose, fast forward to now. Me realizing how low my thing is. The adorable mutant kitten. There we go. Nah. Beautiful. Wonderful. Fantastic. It's Jasper's! He's alive! Well, okay, he's still dead. But his body is intact. Turns out it wasn't some kind of disintegratificator that you thought. It's more like an escapalizer. Alrighty then. Rose, purify Jasper's immediately. Good thing you finally have all this sorted out. You only have 10 seconds to spare. Time to stash the dead cat and Amscray. Rose, stop fooling around and teleportize out of here. Pretty decent escapalization. Jade, locate and feed the devil beast you call a pet. Good luck finding him. If he wants to be found, he will find you. Beckrell has always managed to elude your prognosticative faculties. We are in the part of the comic in which they start just making up a whole bunch of big words. And adding ifi and ificate and all a bunch of that stuff onto the end of things. So, I might struggle a little. Anyway. He is completely invisible to your intuition somehow. A property almost totally unique to him. It used to freak you out a little, but you have long since grown accustomed to it. Huh? Oh, it was nothing. Nothing at all. Moving right along. Jade retrieved the package you expected to arrive. The birthday package you were expecting from John arrived months late, and yet right on time. It landed over there past the crumbling monument, a satellite to the great mystic ruins at the center of the crater lagoon. John, triple somersault into the room, etc. Stick the landing. Okay, you do that. You are now in your dad's room. Where are all the clowns? You spot your dad's briefcase beside you. Probably contains all sorts of clues, or at least various forms of paperwork critical to his trade as a hilarious street performer. John. Snoop. Oh, yeah, here come the secrets. Get ready for some major reveal. Wait a minute. These are just boring business documents and spreadsheets. What the hell is going on here? John, examine your dad's room. Kind of a boring room. Just a businessman. All that gin. Most shocking twist yet. Who's this douchebag? I like that he has a row of various pipes underneath of a poster of a pipe. This feels critical to me. And he has a hat rug. And there's random presents over here. Assumably birthday presents for John. Let's remember, it is still John's birthday. John, calm down, it'll be alright. So all those years, while you believed he was out busking up the corners with hilarious antics, he was working as an ordinary businessman all along. He was just a man trying to make a good, honest living for his son. Maybe he was too embarrassed to just tell you the truth. Or maybe it was just that you'd never been bothered to ask. You guess you've just always assumed. The human prisoner has broken out of his jail cell yet again. Attempts to block the cell door with heavy objects have proven futile. John's dad is ridiculous. Strong, though. Let's also not forget that. Yeet! You're going to need a bigger safe. Who is this guy? Enter name. Spade Slick. Spade Slick. Got a nice ring to it. But you know your own name, and that damn well isn't your name. Wow, okay, English. And that damn well ain't your name. Take another stab at it. State name and rank. Okay. Your name is Archagent Jack Noir. You oversee various affairs of a dark kingdom. Presently, you are determining how to deal with this prisoner, who has been a thorn in your side since he was apprehended. You view the affairs of the kingdom through a series of fenestrated walls. You have 3 walls, nearly enough to form a cubicle of vigilance, which is a full and proper enclosure for an agent of your stature. However, much to your other contempt, your 4th wall was stolen some time ago. Jack Don comical hat. This frivolous headdress turns your stomach. You'd sooner stick your head into a furnace than coax it into this monstrosity's loathsome, colorful maw. It's bad enough that your exalted ruler ordered everyone to drape themselves in these hideous rags the moment the troublesome human with his pipe and his child showed up. But you draw the line at the hat. Jack, call minion. You order one of your burliest agents to the scene. He brings something heavier this time. Your transmission is interrupted. It seems your glorious monarch has concerns over your wardrobe. Fine! You begrudgingly don the comical hat. Stupid, lousy, wise, and just leader. What a royal pain in the ass. Jack, throw down the hat in disgust. You fully intend to once your superior stops breathing down your neck for a second. Wait. What now? Womp, 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 womp. Your blood is boiling so hot you could cook an egg on your carapace. Looks like you'll have to handle this yourself. John, investigate room for anything Dad may have left behind. Seems there are some unopened birthday presents which Dad didn't get around to giving you yet. John, present time! Open a present to see what's inside. This one seems promising. You open it to see what's inside, and oh god, yes. Fetch modus control deck. Inventory management system. Bonus capture log pack and fetch modus inside. Obtain sweet loot. You tear into this thing and put a mean pep on the sweet loot. In addition to the modus control deck, you got a bonus array fetch modus, plus another 12 cards, which are practically worthless by this point, but hey, you'll take them. First thing you do is flush the extra cards into your deck. Okay, this is really just way too many cards. Equip array fetch modus. The array modus allows you to store and retrieve any item from any card at any time. It seems exceptionally serviceable, albeit difficult to weaponize. Boring. Read instructions for control deck. And there's nothing to read, really. You just pop some modus cartridges in the slot, fire it up, see what happens. You start by putting the stack modus and Q modi. You start by putting the stack and Q modi into the slots. Your Siladex now behaves like both a stack and a Q. It seems it can be moved from either the top or the bottom card. You see no reason at all to not jam the array cartridge in there too. You make sure to blow the dust out first, of course. The Siladex reconfigures itself into an array of distinct Q stacks. Now we're talking. This is just the sort of needless complexity you have come to expect from your inventory management system. John, unwrap the smallest present first. You have a staunch policy of always saving the biggest present for last. Always. You receive a box of delicious fruit gushers. Could this birthday get any better? You think not? Open the big one. You thought wrong? He got a suit. John, fill up entire Q stack with shoes. Okay, awesome. Q stack's full of shoes. Why not? John, capture log fruit gushers. Dang, you spaced out and put it in the wrong Q stack. Don't worry, you'll get the hang of this eventually. John, closely inspect fruit gushers box. Made with real fruit for education. Massive tropical brain hemorrhage. So delicious. You can't wait to capture logs one of these packs and make like 1 million gushers. Screw all this building nonsense. You'd rather make candy. Wait a minute. It can't be. The heinous Batterich has her gnarled claws and everything. What do gushers have to do with baked goods anyways? How does this make sense? Why? Why? John, mental breakdown. Cool fructose manchu, kiwi mango colossal. Mixed fruit social anxiety disorder is definitely the one I have. This is stupid. Jade, retrieve package. Argane. Bang. Arson lies. Artillerate. This might be loud. Mentimentify, or whatever the hell that said. Arf! Go fetch! Yay! Good dog! Best friend! Good dog! Best friend! And I fell asleep. Alright, yeah, that makes sense. Bye! Okay, bye! Rose, check self for any mixed atoms with cat. Nope, no mixed atoms. Look like you and the kitty kept your genes to yourself. You're a new kitty whose name is... You'll look into that one later. Hey, where the heck are you anyway? Oh, you're back home. Well, the well-stocked bar and the vantage from the window tells you this is your mom's room, or at least what you thought was her room. You decide to not be especially melodramatic about this revelation. Watch the meteor impact. Huh, that's funny. Shouldn't this place be unestablished by now? The downpour of smaller meteors has stopped. You better get out of here. This room is a powder keg with all this booze lying around. John, get down to business. Suddenly, you are feeling very businessman-like for some reason. You just punched a shitload of cards in anticipation of making a whole lot of cool stuff. This time, you didn't foolishly destroy any items. You just looked at the codes for some objects, you rounded up, and punched them onto blank cards. You wonder how much alchemizing you can get away with. You wonder how much alchemizing you can get away with before Rose gets back. As if she's got any right to tell you what to do with your hard-earned grist. You're the one running around here putting your ass on the line. All she's doing is messing around with her computer. Anyway, you better hurry. Jade, dream. Excuse me. Boop. Jade bot. You are now dreaming. Your dream bot is awake and active. Jade. Obliquely foreshadow future through interpretive dance. Your silly dance foreshadows nothing and is essentially meaningless, but it sure is a lot of fun. Jade, quick, get into bed! You climb onto bed and try to get comfortable, but some sort of invisible force is pressing down on you, a strange feeling of cold, heavy metal. This happens every time you try to get into bed. No wonder you can never get any sleep. Jade, realize you can fly. There is not much to realize. Of course you can fly. Jade, open package. You stop all this flying around nonsense and examine John's birthday package. Fortunately, you cannot open it. Unfortunately, you cannot open it yet. This package has an important journey to make first. You are planning on delivering it momentarily. Good thing you already know what's inside, otherwise you would surely be consumed by curiosity and suspense. You sincerely pity anyone who might be forced to endure such a fate. Months in the past. Months in the past. Enough for the weather to be unseasonably reconcilable. Ghosty trickster began pestering garden-gnostics. Hey, happy birthday, Jade. Thank you, John. Phew, okay. I got your present in the mail just on time. Plus, I sent Rose's and Dave's, too. Why do your guys' birthday gotta be all bunched together like that? You guys are running me ragged. I know, but it's nice of you to think of us all like that. I can't wait for you to see what I got for you. I don't want to spoil it or anything, but hopefully it'll help you solve those problems you've been having lately. Mysterious wink. I'm sure it was great. I can't wait either. It might take a while to get here from there, but it'll be worth the wait. Oh man, I'm such an idiot. I forgot about how long it takes for you to get stuff. Ugh. John, that's okay, really. I'm sure it'll get to me exactly when it needs to, and it'll be a nice surprise when it does. Okay, well, I hope so. Hearts. Oh, hold on. Okay, I'm back, sorry. I had to tell someone to go away. Oh god, the trolls again. Yup. They have been such a pain in the ass lately. It seems like there are so many. There are either like 50 of these retards, or it's one guy with a lot of alt accounts. I have never really had any sort of feeling about them or what they want, which is kind of weird, but it seems like to me, like they're probably all different people and not one guy. I've counted 12. What do they want with us? Some people just like to needle others for some reason, John. It's like a game, I guess. They're like pranksters. Oh, hell no. Shittiest pranksters ever. But I think they're mostly harmless. Every so often they manage to get through my block filter and hassle me. It's been going on for years. Actually, some of them are kind of funny, I think. Oh, wow. What? Years? Okay, well, I'm sick of them. I've been thinking about changing my pester drum handle to throw them off the trail, so I guess I'm going to do that. John, make totems. You've already carved a few totems, but you have to return to the living room for more Cruxite dolls. Your carving work is not nearly complete. Every time you re-enter your room, you shudder at the recent handiwork of some mischievous imps. You just can't turn your back on them for a second. Rotten imps, those posters were like children to you. Rose Flea Room. At long last you have returned to your bedroom with a stable power supply and internet connection. Vodka Mutini purrs at your side. You suppose you will call her Muty for short. Rose Pester John. That is quite the totem collection. What are you planning? Whoa, hi. Oh, gonna make some stuff. Are you okay? Hasn't your house been on fire for like 5 hours now? No, that was the nearby forest, which up until quite recently would have been best described as on fire. But you may be excited to learn that just as recently, My house finally notched that achievement. Wow, congrats, I guess? Thank you. Have you seen Dave? Nah, his bro is probably busy kicking his ass. That's probably all there is to say on the matter. Okay. I'm going to start putting this grist to use, too. Let's be sparing with the frivolous knick-knack breeding and focus on getting up to your gate, okay? Yeah, okay, I hear you, but I think we'll have plenty. I've been killing imps all over this house now. It's lousy with gushers. Gushers? I mean grist. Serves them right for ruining my posters, the bastards. Which posters? Don't you see? My sweet movie posters. Look at them all. They're fucking ruined. John, are you suggesting that the imps are responsible for defacing your movie posters? Yeah. Your posters have looked like that since I first saw your room. The moment we started playing this game. I thought you had defaced them ironically to mock your father's interest. John? Very funny, Rose. Ha 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 ha. Nice joke. Great joke there, Rose. Top of the line prank. Hee hee ha 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 ha. This is good. Laughter is probably the best way to avoid being especially melodramatic about this revelation. Yes, let's just keep this joke going because it's such a good one. Oh my. I'm not doing all of that. Anyways, this feels like a very good place to end. So we'll be back later. Toodaloo.